a Jewish female from Cape Town, South Africa, currently on a gap year in London and Israel. My roots are in Lithuania, where my grandparents made the journey to escape anti-Semitism in Europe in the early 1930s.
I was born and raised in good old London. I'm the oldest of 4 children, and I'm the only girl. I was brought up in a dual faith household. My Muslim name, Kareem, gives away that side that comes from my father, whilst most of my mum's family are Christian.
So when we started the fellowship, we were asked to create a presentations programme and a theatre programme. And previously I did a Muslim-Jewish youth theatre programme in Manchester. So we kind of modelled this on that.
I was brought on from Maryam, asked me to come in from Central School of Speech and Drama. They wanted to do a devised piece around the interfaith aspect and around Tzedek's mission of eradicating extreme poverty and sustainable development, women's livelihood. So we had all of these themes that we had to kind of cram into a 25-minute performance.
Anybody want a good night tonight? This can be all yours, all yours. Come on, big boy. Anybody up for a good time? Come on. Anybody there? Come on. I'm all yours. What are you looking at?
They were also asked to bring in objects that are important to their faith or objects important to them, and we just kind of improv scenes around these objects, and I just pulled from those and wrote exactly kind of word for word what they had been saying, and then we just kind of worked on it one week, and then we built on that, and then the next week we just kept building until you know we got what you saw tonight.
Somebody brought in a prayer from one of the Siddurs, written by, it's not a prayer, it's more of a thought, written by Rabbi Howard Cooper, and the group loved it so much that they wanted to make it part of the play.
So still, my mind as I wait for you. Teach me to hear the silence, your voice in me. This is my prayer today, the prayer of one who does not know how to pray.
Oh, honestly, the prayer, the part that meant the most to me was the prayer as they were digging. When Santhia says, "Be still and know that I am God."
The psalmist says, "Be still and know that I'm God."
That is just such a profound scripture for me.
I think my favourite part was the exploration of prayer and just what it symbolised for each religion, because I think it united all the faiths as well as emphasising their differences, but it wasn't in a divisive way. It was very much in a unification of all faiths.
I really liked the I believe sections in the beginning and the end.
I believe in love and equality. I believe that every child is born good.
For me, that really encapsulates the idea that we're each individuals and we each have our own opinions and we believe in different things for the world. However, as a group, it stands strong and we can pull our commons together.
I believe in selflessness.
I believe in God's faithfulness.
I believe that no one is born hating.
I believe in us.
The image of the shoes was very significant, being used as a common journey throughout the whole piece. Shoes represent that part of your outfit that you don't leave the house without.
And I kind of thought it's like walking in each other's shoes and the shoes representing all these different things. I thought that was really creative and really brilliant, really interesting evening.
I think the part which touched me the most is because I'm living away from my family, so sharing my part of my family was something that's touched me throughout.
Knowing that I'm here doing what I love most, knowing that I'm here doing drama, makes the sacrifice seem so worth it. There are two mottos which I aspire to and believe in.
One person can make a difference.
and be the change that you want to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi.
My faith is quite important to me. I'm not devout or anything, but it's been a big part of my childhood and made me who I am, in whatever way. So anything that promotes faith and understanding of other faiths as well, because I didn't grow up with much knowledge of any faiths other than Hinduism and Christianity. So. Yeah, it was great. It's great to support stuff like that.
I think it was quite wonderful. It was quite inspiring. It was very beautiful.
It was really engaging. It's very creative, actually. I like the whole symbolism of the shoes.
But the particular scene in the play that I liked probably the most was the bit where Samphia has a baby and she's rejected by her community, and the ideas about that, about how faith can or culture or different things can make people be rejected, but actually also faith can cause people to be inspired to give. And for instance, in that story you could sort of see how a projected helper that could have been a Tzedek project.
Where is your respect for me, this family, this community? I can't have you here. Mama, you can't say that I have nowhere to go, Mama. Please, nowhere to go. I can't have you here. You've chosen to shame my community. Oh, don't say that. Please go here. I can't. I'm sorry.
Tzedek has to remember it's the Jewish response to global poverty, but we're also part of a faith response to global poverty, and so the Faith Fellows have helped us be part of that bigger picture, I think.
So this is a dozen people working together and then another 100 people in an audience, but it's a template for how we can all create alliances, partnerships for change.
Everyone talks about how when different faith of people come together, it's hard to work because of all the differences and all, but I think what we did today really proved that differences aside, hey, we all work together, we survived 12 weeks, we put on an amazing show, and it's touched so many people's hearts and it touched ours, it's made the difference, so we're going to keep it going. I think that's what I get from this entire process. Yeah.